What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kandi J, your favorite certified clinical sexologist. But today, as y'all seen in this past week where I've been promoting just a little bit, two of my other favorite certified clinical sexologists will be joining me on the screen in just a moment. But guys, let me tell you a little bit about what's been going on. First of all, thank y'all for growing the Kandiology group and the Kandiology page. I love you guys. Let me know if you need anything. That's what I'm here for. Second of all, the reason I'm even having this podcast tonight is because we just came back from convention, and let me tell you, it was amazing. We did 10 years in the business. If I don't know about y'all, but most businesses don't last 3 to 5 years unless they're being really profitable. So, Bedroom Kandi, thank you, Kandi Burris. So, listen, in the last couple of weeks, I have put out some things, guys. There's a customer appreciation party happening on September 10th. Y'all see that I am in my office. This is where it's going down. In my reception area, we will have a customer appreciation, and guess what? You'll be getting 15% off, and there's a raffle. That's if you come in person. That I'm only doing that for the people that are in person. I have a few things up my sleeve for my virtual people, but you'll have to stay tuned for that. Guys, if you have not seen Alicia the counselor, my other counselor in my office, she's been giving some great tips on the Kandiology page, my page, on Instagram. So make sure you watch out for Alicia or I giving you some great tips. She's doing the Christian counseling side of things, and y'all know I'm a relationship and intimacy counselor. So the two kind of collide when we are both wedding officiants and premarital counselors. So if you need more information, I'll put the ticker on the screen for you now. It is kandiologycs.com, or you can call that phone number. Okay. So one other thing before I bring my girls on to the screen. Listen, I am only taking 5 couples. 5 couples. Can you say it? 5 couples for October for our Spice course. Now, if you're not familiar with Spice, I'm not going to break it down too much right now because my girls are waiting for me backstage. But Spice stands for sensuality, passion, intimacy, communication, and excitement, honey. And so if you need more information about that, or you want me to break it down, or you need a consultation before you do your Spice course, go ahead and send me a message in your DMs, email, go to Kandiology and hit that contact button, and we'll take care of you. Now listen, I told you my girls were waiting backstage, right? So one of my chicks, she's a beta member of Bedroom Kandi, which we'll explain that in a little bit. That is Miss Cat. If you have never heard of the Cat experience, baby, honey, I heard a cat before I ever became a Bedroom Kandi consultant. Okay. And she's my sister now. And then we got my other girl, Lacey, yes, as you'll see on her screen. We've been in Bedroom Kandi at the same time. And when I say Dallas, we stick together. We really do in the DFW Metroplex. And I can honestly say, since I met this child, she has been down like 4 flat tires for me, and I will always be down for her as well. So, guys, we'll be right back, and I'll have my sisters on the screen. Oh no, there we go. Nope, still ain't gonna do it. See, y'all, all this great technology, and still things be messing up. One moment.
absolutely phenomenal. Hey, Miss Candy.
Hey,
Good
Miss
morning.
Candy J. Hey, Miss Cat.
Hey,
Hey, Miss Lacey.
I need y'all to tell these people who you are, because I gave them a sprinkle of your introduction, but I'll start with Kat. Tell them who you is, girl. Who you be?
Ooh, child. Let me see. How can I stream this down in 3 minutes? I'll talk about both my day and night version of Miss Cat. So by day, I'm actually a scientist and an engineer. So I make weapon systems for a very important defense company. But by night and by life, I'm a certified clinical sexologist. I specialize in many things when it comes to our overall sexual wealth and health. And as Candy mentioned earlier, I am what they call a beta member with the Bedroom Candy brand. And what that means is actually, I took a leap of faith by chance when I saw this beautiful woman on this large magazine page, and they she was introducing a brand called Bedroom Candy, and I was like, oh, she's so pretty. Little did I know it was Candy Birds, and she sang with Escape. Excuse me, y'all. But I took a chance and I applied, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of out of my box because I'm like this whole kind of streamlined person. And they reached out and they're like, we want to get some further information on you, send in a headshot and an autobiography. And I'm like, hold on. I don't know if I want to act right now or sing, but okay, I'm gonna do this so because it's still out of my box. Lo and behold, fast forward, they selected me. They selected 200 out of 1,000 applicants. I'm number 80 consultant out of those 200 that they selected, and I have been going and loving the brand ever since. So that's my part of my sexual wellness product brand. Before that, I'm also a certified pole fitness instructor and sexual movement and sensual movement instructor as well. So I still do that and absolutely just love every single part of my life. And that's what's brought me here today.
And that's how I know my sister. Like I told y'all, I knew her before Bedroom Candy. I knew the pole experience. Okay. And I absolutely love it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm still hitting that pole, girl. You're still hitting that
Hey,
pole.
we need to
Just
do a
paid a couple of
pole.
mortgage payments.
We need to do a class, like a BK class, a pole
That would be
experience.
fun.
Okay.
Would be
BK
fun.
and VIPs. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that would be
exactly.
wonderful.
Yes, let's do it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, yeah, Zur. Okay, I'm gonna let her say her name. Ulysses.
Ulysses is by every day. My name is Ulysses. I go by Yazuri. The sexpert for my BK brand. I have worked in ministry for 18 years. I am a proud mother. I'm a proud grandmother, daughter, sister, all of that good stuff. I've
And
been
friends.
a and friend, and I've been a bedroom candy consultant for 5 years. And I would have never thought in a million years I will be a bedroom candy consultant or doing anything on this level or platform. And I walked into this business. I was at Essence. That's kind of really how it kind of started. I went to Essence a few years ago, and I went on a trip with some couple friends, and I realized I forgot my goodie bag, but I followed Bedroom Candy on Instagram, and it said that they were going to be at Essence. And I'm walking the convention center, and never saw the table. But then I heard someone talk about that they had pop up shops in this hotel. And so with one of the other wives, I said, we got to go find the hotel that these pop-up shops are in. So we was following some people in front of us, and they led us straight to the bedroom candy table. And I told the young lady what I needed because I had forgot my goodie bag at home. And so she handed me a little brochure. And I was like, baby, just put it in the bag. Let me just get my products and keep on moving. And so on the way back, coming home in the car, I said, do y'all think I can be a bedroom candy consultant? And one of the other couple friends, she said, yeah, I think you would be fantastic at it because normally when you get together with a group of friends, you always end up on your relationships in the bedroom, trying to look for advice and hints and things and from that nature. So I was like, well, I'm going to join to help all of us out. Not really thinking I was joining a business. And so within 5 months in, my sponsor was like, you need to sign up for convention. I'm like, what is this lady talking about? I don't want to go to no convention. What is she talking about? And so I was like, okay. And so I told Brian, I said, I have to go to this convention. They're telling me I have to go to this convention. I don't even know what convention is. And so he was like, well, how much does it cost? And I was like, I don't even know that neither. So I went and researched, saw how much convention costs. I signed up, went to convention, and that was the best decision I could have made outside of purchasing my initial business kit. And I have not missed not one convention since. And so through this company, that's why I stayed. I mean, why I joined, but why I have stayed is because one, the sisterhood that you gain. Number two, the education and knowledge that you gain for yourself and for helping other people. And number three, our products are the bomb.com. I get high off of my own supply. I get high off of my own supply. So yeah.
So, girl, well, first of all, thank you for sharing your why story. That was definitely your why story. and I want to say this, something that you said, the sisterhood, right? And the community. So I want to kind of talk a little bit about convention, right? And I want to know, and I'll share mine last, but I want to know, first of all, what you gained from convention, what you personally gained from convention, and what you gain from what you see at convention. I feel like there's kind of two different things. There's what's happening on the stage, but then there's what's happening in the background. That's what the question I'm asking. What do you gain? What value do you have from the sisterhood in the community and Kandi Burris herself at times? Either one of y'all can go.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let Beta go. She's gonna take the floor, and then I come next.
So one thing I do want to spotlight and highlight first, it's way more than just a sisterhood. It's more like a siblinghood or a hood, collaboration with everyone, male and female. So that was one thing that I am very much appreciative of, and then being able to learn those different aspects of people, the different people who have their different walks of life. Convention itself, I've never ever missed one since the first day that I joined myself either. So I'm 10 years in and I've been to 10 conventions or plus the kickoff of the initial one. But every time that I go, I'm enlightened by our speakers that we have, and we tend to have the same genre of speakers that helps us enlighten ourselves personally first, in my opinion, and then we're able to project that onto others that we experience with throughout our walks of life. So that's one thing that I always take away from convention. And then the other part, specifically to my business partner, Kandi Burris Tucker, who has created a platform for people to enhance their own lives, health wise, wealth wise, and emotionally. And it just overwhelms me every time we add a new brand to the line, because we have like what 8 or 9 different streams of income with under one umbrella. So it's just so amazing to be able to, one, like Miss Yazuri said, get high off of your own supply, because any and everything that we need in our everyday walks of life, we can pull it from our own product line. And I'm so very excited to be able to do that. And then the flip side of that, from the business side, I can write that off because I'm advertising.
Right.
So those are two things that I always walk away from. This year specifically, because we had not seen each other physically in the past 2 years, it was just so wonderful to embrace my consultantship community, corporate office, the founders, and even our scientists and brains behind all of our brands who have created every single product in our line on purpose and with purpose.
Right.
And that's something that I just absolutely adore.
Mm, good
And
stuff.
it's hard to go behind what Kat said. Some of that is the same for me, just a little bit different. So convention for me was very overwhelming and emotional. This convention was emotional for me in the inside. And one, because like she said, I'm trying not to tear up now. One, because she, like Kat said, we hadn't seen each other in that setting. We've only been across a computer screen for the last 2.5 years. And through those 2.5 years, um, our little organizations have grew because of this amazing opportunity that Miss Tucker has allowed it for us to do. And so, with that being said, I got to meet some of those individuals in person. I got to physically hug them and give them high fives and tell them to their face how proud I am of them. So that right there had me just full, from the airplane to the airport to the hotel. That I was just full on that alone. And then the corporate office. We have an amazing corporate staff, from our trainers to the warehouse workers to the people we sending in requests because of this or that. And to physically meet those individuals and thank them. Sorry if I get on your nerves, to always emailing for them to say, "Oh, no problem. Good to see you." Things of that nature. It was that alone was amazing, and our new products, and to know that the developers of our products are truly have bought into the Bedroom Candy
Yes.
boutique. Let me say that again, boutique. This is a boutique line. This is a luxury line. And for them to take time out their schedule to make sure that we have top-notch products, and to come and share their background of how the products are designed, how was it formulated, why, to know the why behind the product, so you can educate yourself, so you can empower others about the product. That right there is on the stage present, but behind the stage for me was seeing my business partners.
Mm, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. And I think you touched me at the beginning because you were talking about trying not to cry, and I'm gonna seriously try not to cry as I share my answer to this question. I think for me, Bedroom Candy has been about, like Kat said, a sisterhood, a brotherhood, a siblinghood of things. And I have gained some of my best friends from Bedroom Candy. My initial sponsor, her name is Frida Coleman. She really doesn't do a lot in the community anymore, but she got me into this business, and I'm forever grateful. But she's also my ride or die. When some things transpired with my divorce, Frida was right there, ready to shotgun ready, like don't mess with my baby.
Yes, Freedom. Yeah.
And and
Freedom was also a
really
great
was
event.
trying to, because my husband had kidnapped my son, and she was right there every day, me going there trying to get him back. Like, so I will forever be grateful for Bedroom Candy to introducing me to Frida Coleman.
Right.
um the other thing, for me, let me go to convention this year. Like yeah, I said, we hadn't been with each other in 2 years in person. So I felt like every time I hugged somebody, I wanted to cry, because I'm like, I can reach out and touch you now. And if y'all know me personally, if you ever watched Candyology before, you know I'm a mushy girl. And I love people. If I call you my friend, I'm a ride or die for you till the end. If I call you my sister, I'm a ride or die for you till the end. What, it doesn't matter. And so being able to see those people, right? But I think the biggest thing that kind of touched me is back when Nadine was part of our president of everything. If you don't know who Nadine is, it doesn't matter. But she made sure that we had gratitude service, right? And Miss Dora Chambers, who is a phenomenal coach for our bedroom candy business and for the world, she makes sure that she continued gratitude service. And y'all, on Sunday, everything we had partied, we had fun, we had gotten our new products, but I made sure I made my way, because I always do, to gratitude service. And not a dry eye was in there. Not only did we have praise and worship service, but every single consultant that had something to say about why they were so grateful to be here, it was amazing. It went from people passing away and losing their parents and their aunts and somebody even lost their child, to bedroom candy siblinghood, right? Being able to continue to lift them up, right? And people that they didn't even really know cared about them was calling them or would show up. I heard story after story after story of us showing up for each other. And that, I mean, I was bawling because my heart, and I made sure some of them people know, hey, here go my phone number. If you need me, call me, right? I think the other thing was we had Dr. Lynn Richardson as our guest speaker, and she was phenomenal. She was amazing. But what touched my heart, I don't know if y'all were still there, but what touched my heart, she gave out a grant, a business grant for two of our young ladies in our business, and we had to write an essay. And out of all of us, these two ladies won. But what touched my heart is when she was reading her essay to us, a portion of it, she was just talking about molestation and sexual assault, and what brought her to why she is helping young ladies in this business. See, we help everybody differently, right? Because you heard Yaz say she's been in ministry for 18 years. Kat got here by pole dancing and all. But wanting wellness, right, in the sexual health community. I got here because I'm a PK, and so many people in the church, first of all, was having conversations behind the closed doors, right? And when I became a consultant, I started bringing some things to light for them. And I get church contracts, but I got to send them NDA. I have to write an NDA. I mean, sign an NDA for some of these. It's okay, right? But we're touching people in different ways. So when she said this, all you heard was crying, right? All you saw was people standing up to surround our sister that went through all of this in her lifetime, right? And so everything coming around each other, everybody at my table, and there was not one dry eye. Everybody, when we stood up to pray, we were standing there going, okay, touch your Lord in the name of Jesus. And it didn't matter who you served or who you thought you served at that point. Everybody had a hand stretched over there, right? So that's what touched me so much about this convention. It was, yeah, we partied together, and yeah, we got to see each other, but you got to see each other do this and not this. And I think as Black people, especially, we have white consultants, we have Hispanic consultants, we have, and I say it's a minority group, right? But we learn to come together instead of separating us. So I'm gonna stop because I'm already about to cry, right? So my question to you ladies is, how has bedroom candy changed your perspective on relationships or impacted your relationships, whether you're married, single? I know your status, but I'm just saying.
Oh, well, I'll keep the cadence of the order. So one thing that actually the entire sexual wellness topic has impacted my life personally is just understanding that everything is all connected when it comes to our health, wealth, and our finances. And when all of those things are in alignment and moving forward towards the greater good of your goals, then there's growth within you. And so that's something that I keep really close to me, and it from the internal, the external, of myself personally when I'm growing, and I'm able to share that and project that to others so that they understand that there's something that they too need to carry with themselves. However they may look, it most certainly will not look like my path or my journey or my choices. But whatever that is that they're choosing to strive for, then there's some things that have to be in place in all of those arenas for that growth to be greater and manifested in the way that they truly want it to be. So that from a relationship standpoint, whether it's intimate, business, or personal, or however you want to categorize that, it's all the same. And everything that we do is all connected. And one where, as you can see, all three of us share is communication and being able to talk through those things and put it out into the ether or into the world so that those are things that we can personally heal from and also heal others when we speak in that. So those are some things that I have learned from them.
For me, what I have learned is from the sexual wellness piece of it is learning yourself. How can you expect someone else to love you and respect you and cherish you if you don't know yourself? What your self-worth is, what your self-value is, what you want sexually in your relationships, intimacy in your relationships. So for me, it was learning myself. You know yourself. I don't think I really knew myself before Bedroom Candy. I think I knew a piece of myself, but I don't think I really knew myself. I really didn't understand the aspect of self-care because I'm always being there for others. And so making sure, I'm being the wife, making sure I was being the mother, making sure I was being the employee, making sure that I was being whomever you needed me to be, whatever title. But I never took the time to evaluate and take care of self. So throughout this journey, I'm not going to call it an experiment, but throughout this journey, I really learned the importance of self-care. So I try to teach that to my following, that self-care is very, very, very important. Not so much on the intimate side of the relationship or the sexual side of the relationship, but just valuing yourself, taking time for yourself. We think about, oh, I got to exercise and I got to do this and I got to do that. But do you ever think about the products that you're using on yourself? Do you think about, you're conscious about what you're eating? I'm counting my calories in this. I'm oh no, that has too much sugar in it, or that has too. Are you paying attention to the soap that you're using?
Listen,
So
you better tell them.
that self-care piece, that's what really, changed my perspective since I've been a consultant. And that's why I love to educate on self-care and vaginal wellness.
So it changed your relationship with yourself.
With myself.
Come on, self. Yes, self.
Yes.
Hello, self.
You know what,
How
lady?
you doing, self?
Yes. Okay to be selfish, to think about yourself and take time for yourself. And I had to realize that. And once I got that, baby, I actually got it in 2019. It registered to me into, wait a minute. I'm running doing parties. Guess what? I'm empowering people at the parties, but am I empowering myself? So once I understood, okay, you Lacey, let's take care of you. Let's and then once I got that, yeah. I think I've been holding on ever since.
She a bad motor scooter.
It's amazing how both of you guys mentioned kind of a self mastery. and what this business has definitely done for self. Let's go to the financial side of these things though. Like for me, I have paid off a car with bedroom candy. I have paid off some of my student loans with bedroom candy. It's paid rent, mortgage, all of these different things help me to pay the first two down payments on this beautiful office that I have. So how what's the financial aspect? Because I know both of y'all financially from this standpoint. What's been that? What's been that for y'all?
So for me, I had to make a conscious choice on how I wanted to utilize this stream of income that I had coming in, and specifically for me, because I'm in the party business. Everywhere I go, I'm having a party. I like to travel. That's internationally, just not just within the states. So what I was able to do with my commission from this, and that's from several ways of selling products, commission from my team, and then also from any benefits or any challenges that they may have. I was able to travel, and it paid for many of my international travels to Dubai, to Dominican Republic, and even when I'm in those spaces, I'm also still able to share my gift,
Right.
and then
Mm-hmm.
also grow from that, and also in the same time, I'm big on investing back into my business, and that includes me utilizing the space that I'm in to allow for more income to come back to me. However, that is, whether it's just me having a conversation with someone so I can write it off, I do that. But it's also because I just enjoy sharing my gift.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So for me, financially, it has provided several different things. Um, One, because y'all realize I really didn't realize I had a business when I first joined. So I was like, what is this? What is this? But once I realized I had a business, I'm goal oriented, and my team will tell you that. I'm always like, what are your goals? All right. So okay, that's your goal. How many parties do you have to have, or how many products do you have to sell in order to achieve that goal? So one thing that I wrote on the goal on my goal board was when my son graduated high school. Um, I have I call her. She's really my little cousin, but it's a cousin niece type situation. Her and my son graduated high school at the same time, and so they wanted to take a trip. I said, okay, we're gonna go on this trip. And so we took this trip. Bedroom Candy paid for that trip. I took all of my kids. It was me, it was Brian. I paid for my mother. Bedroom Candy did that. All right. So then, yes, when I turned 40, I was like, I'm going somewhere. This passport getting stamped. I don't care about no COVID. I'm going. I'm going. I got to get to the beach. I got to get to the water. I got to get to something. Bedroom Candy paid for that in full. And
Mm-hmm.
my biggest financial goal, this was a 4-year commitment goal. That son I took on that high school graduation, well, he graduated in May. And I don't know how I would have done it if it wasn't like Kat said, our sales that we get from working with our clients, our team commissions that we receive. I don't know how I would done this goal without of those aspects. And that goal was him walking across that stage in May. And while we were sitting in the awards banquet on Saturday night, he texted me, and the text said, Mom, we did it. And then it was a copy of his diploma had came in the mail. So that's why I was just so full. And I know some of y'all have seen the video that Kandi posted. That was our second take. Because on the first take, baby, I went in. I had a thank you, Jesus, hallelujah, stomp the floor, shout, praise. I lost it. Like I totally lost it because I was sitting there. We were congratulating each other. And this year was not my best year financially, but it was my most rewarding year because my baby got his degree, and Bedroom Candy allowed that opportunity. So I'm gonna stop because I don't have no Kleenexes. My eyes and my nose is running.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. I love that. I absolutely love
So
it.
this business can do whatever you need it to. I tell my team this all the time. This business, this vehicle, this journey that Miss Tucker has built, her and Suki and Brian, what they have built, it could be whatever you need it to be.
Whatever
But
you need it to
you
be.
have to do the work as a business owner. It can drive whatever you need it to do. Like Candy J said, dead, opened up, started another business using this as the vehicle of that business. Like
Mhm.
it could be whatever you need it to be, but you have to do the work. And on the flip side of that, my pastor always says this, and I take this and I apply it in my team meeting. This business is not for everybody. He says many are called, but few are chosen.
Ah,
So that means you may be called to a certain thing, but you just may not be, it may not either be your time to blossom in that, or it may, or your season to blossom. Everybody gonna have their own journey as it relates to being an independent consultant, but you have to do the work and you have to make you make sacrifices. There's no reward without a sacrifice.
That's right.
mhm,
So
That's
you
right.
have to figure out what you're going to sacrifice
That's right.
in life in order to succeed for the things that you want in life.
mhm,
So there's lots of things that I had to sacrifice for him to walk across that stage.
mhm.
Um, I had to sacrifice time. Hey girl, we going to drink now. I'm going to go get these coins. I'm going to go educate. I'm going to go empower, and I'm going to go earn. I see
Mhm,
y'all if y'all still there after this part.
mhm, mhm. I love
So
it. I
yeah.
love it. If you're just joining us, guys, I am talking to my BK sisters, kind of doing a recap of Bedroom Candy Convention this past week. If you have never been here before, my name is Kandi J, certified clinical sexologist, afforded to me by Bedroom Candy. That's all I'll do the commercial on right now. Um, but we're gonna kind of switch gears because if you just joined us, you Lacey just had me balling over here. Um because Candy loves the kids. And Bedroom Candy has afforded her to make sure that her son is cool and wait, he graduated. Hey,
He
won't he do it?
graduated.
Agreed.
Graduated. Graduated.
So we're gonna switch gears now. Kat, did you say you wanted to talk about a little bit of unwind? Is that what you said you wanted to talk about,
Child,
girl?
listen, listen. I'd already, let me see if I can bring it across the screen here. Is it showing up? It might not be
Um,
showing up.
you
That's
know,
okay.
No,
That's okay. That's all right. We'll fix that.
background.
So let me preface the unwind selection or collection. It's a collection of our CBD infused products. I'll start there. Um, it is the most wonderful product line that I have ever
Yes,
experienced
Lord.
because it is something that has enhanced my self care regimen,
Mm-hmm.
even to the extent of if I have a nail technician or a massage therapist or even my partner wanting to participate in any type of service to me, whatever that looks like, um, I pull out my unwind products. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if you can see them, but it looks like there.
right there.
You can see them. All right. So this is actually my go-to, and it actually has helped me through my challenges and when I'm polling because I'm training to compete in pole right now, and I get really sore after my trainings. And this is our bath salt. Actually, it's our infused bath sea salt. So every time I come from training on the weekends, I have to go soak myself in the bath salt so that I can just draw out all of that soreness and all of that lactic acid that builds up into my muscles. And every single time that I use these bath salts, I feel like a new person. But I also follow it up with our soothing cream, and it's CBD infused as well. The bath salts themselves have a lavender fragrance to them as well as the cream. So that's also another level of the aromatherapy uh, within that whole unwind line. Additionally, with that, when I call my massage therapist over, I do have them use, and you can't say it, Candy, I'm showing the candle now,
Oh,
the unwind CBD massage oil candle. So I'll it'll already be lit, or I'll bring my own lighter to wherever I'm going to receive my massage services and say, okay, this is what we're going to use as the oil while you're conducting my massage. And they agree to it. So when I leave there, I'm relaxed and I'm very well moisturized.
mhm.
Two of the things that actually came out that they released at convention this year, I'm going to start with the arousal bomb candy is the arousal bond. This is something that leads that feeds into your self pleasure or your intimacy time with yourself and or with your partner, and it is also a CBD infused. And what that CBD does for that area in the genital areas, it helps to relax that area and to be able and heighten those nerve endings so that you're able to receive more pleasure and also achieve possibly bigger, better, and stronger orgasms multiple times. So it just really depends on how you and what realm you are in this arena of intimacy. Additionally, I like me a well moisturized lip, honey, both that up north and down south. But we're gonna talk about the one up north right now, and
Yeah.
that's our. I mean, when I told you I'm a full book. Unwind takes me from head to toe. That's our lip balm, the CBD infused lip balm. And it is a very so CBD itself, along with hemp, is just a humectant. So it's going to absorb moisture into the skin, and it can be worn all day long, and it keeps the lips moisturized. This one is just a very nice lip balm that I like to use on my lips. And then also, once it gets cold and you start to blow your nose a lot from like my two beautiful queens here, Miss Candy and Miss Yazura, have been crying that and their nose has been running. They might need to apply some of this on their nose to keep it moisturized. Because if we wipe it too much with things that are not natural to our skin, it can tend to dry it out. So this will help keep that moisturized as well. But I like me a well moisturized lip, honey. And Unwind is my go-to for everything now. And I know there was one additional product, our soothing serum, that is can be used in uh, combination with our arousal balm, and that's to help moisturize the inside of the
And,
vaginal canal.
and let me just
Inside.
say one thing about this serum, y'all. Listen, that soothing serum. I've had two back surgeries, and when I tell you, I'll put it on my shoulders, I'll put it on my back, and then I'll add the our little warming massage. What is it called? Warm me up.
For me, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I will massage
Yes.
all of those different areas. And let me tell you, it works wonders. It seeps right into my pores and my skin. And oh,
Yes.
hallelujah.
That warm me up is wonderful with the massage oil candle too. Yeah, that's what I take to my massage therapist and my nail technician. I'm gonna need like a hot stone massage. I bring my own hot stones,
Right.
but
And
I
also,
went to Mexico and actually got some hot
also
stones.
with
So.
the Unwind collection, if you are someone that may stand on their feet a lot due to your
Oh,
occupation. So if you are a nurse or a doctor or work in retail, somewhere where you stand, a teacher, you're standing for long periods of time. Um, the serum can work on that. Your heels, ladies, y'all know that walk. And you got on them bad heels, be like, oh, po, baby, her feet hurt.
yeah, but that's not bad heels. Those are bad ankles. You need to put it on
Bad
them ankles.
ankles, heels, whatever it is. They be needing some. Be like, whoa, baby. But yeah, so that and one thing that they shared at convention that I never thought about or truck drivers. And I want
Oh
to make
yeah.
truck drivers because I need my packages, baby.
Hello?
Come on, Amazon drivers and FedEx and UPS.
Guess
We
what?
need y'all
Everybody,
right.
you deliver to my house, I'm just
And
give you one for
people.
free. Baby, try this out if your hands hurt. Because I need you to keep coming and dropping these Amazon and bedroom candy pack. I need y'all to keep delivering FedEx and UPS and UPS or whatever. I need them all to keep delivering. So, but
No.
they were talking about the carpal tunnel and of their hands driving, how the CBD products work very well for them as well in the Unwind collection. So I was like, I never thought about that. But
Mhm.
every delivery you deliver over here, you gonna get one for free. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Hallelujah.
Christmas.
Look, yeah, don't forget your sanitation engineers. Now they need it as well.
They need it
Oh,
as well.
yeah.
Let me go through my 100 name list and start seeing them occupations.
Right.
Everybody get one Merry Christmas from Yaziri.
And
Well,
since you're talking, girl, go ahead and talk about the next product.
I am. This one of our products that we released at convention. I'm so excited about this product. Since I have been a council member, a consultant advisory council member, and a consultant advisory council member is where you are one of the top leaders in the company and you get to work with the corporate office and get to work with the community of Bedroom Candy as a whole. So behind the scenes, we strategize and we hear what our customers are looking for and asking for. And our Light My Fire candles, they are amazing. And however, the scent in our candles, they were more for if you identify as a she, her individual. So we really didn't have anything for our men. So I was on corporate, like right on right. Can we get a candle for our men? I think our Eros collection will be great to intertwine that as a Light My Fire candle. So if you know anything about our candles, they are not made with wax. They're made out of soy. So they turn into massage oil. And y'all, just smelling this, I just want to rub on somebody. I just want to rub on somebody. Bring them to me, Lord. Rub on them, Lord. All right. So I like to put my candle on a warmer instead of actually lighting it. To each his own. You can light it or place it on the warmer, but you can just get your little spoon, scoop the massage oil out, or you just can pour it over and let the massage oil onto the body. And as Candy J talks about earlier, you can pair it up with our warm me up or our make me over. If you want a more of an intense massage. But I love our candles, and I'm so happy that we have it in this collection because most of my target audience are married people. That is the my base, but that's not all that I educate to. But that is my most targeted audience. And in my sessions with wives, I tell them when he comes home, he needs to come home to a peaceful, calming sanctuary. So you need to transform your bedroom to that sanctuary. You know, he has to fight the world. He shouldn't have to fight you when he
Hello.
come home.
Hello.
So you can turn on the shower for him, have the candle going for him, and then
Come on,
out,
experience.
say, baby,
Yes,
lay
experience.
on across this neck. Let mama take care of you. And it doesn't have to be anything sexual. It's being intimate.
Right.
You are creating an intimate ambiance at that time. Now, if it go left, it just go left. But you're letting him know right then and there. It's all about him. And you rubbing that back, rubbing. And what you're doing, not only are you massaging him, you're moisturizing his skin
Right.
all at the same time. Because sometimes our men, they don't really believe in self-care. They go to the barbershop, they get their, their hair. But baby, them feet and them elbows be ashy. So you can moisturize, take it on, moisturize his arm all the way down to his fingertips, then do them in the thighs. And guess what? He like, dang, she really
I
took
like smell
care of
my
me.
thigh. Mm-hmm.
And then he don't go to bed. So I am this out of we had some amazing products, but this one right here is my baby because I was rooting for this. And y'all heard me shouting when they
I
did it,
did.
baby. And what Miss Johnson say, there go to church, there she shot, there go to church. So I was shouting for this. So this is my favorite. I love them all, but right here, this is my baby right here. This Precious Cargo.
Absolutely, yes. So keeping in the spirit of setting the mode, setting the mood, right? My favorite, actually, it's not my favorite from convention, but there's some things that's not coming out until later on this year, so I have to give y'all a sneak peek about that later. However, the favorite toy of mine that came out. You see, I got that evil laugh going on, y'all. You see it? You see it?
I see the ears. They move the
I
ears
see
and
the
moving like
ears.
this.
That's what I
And
see.
that's on level 1. Hello? So, guys, this is called R&B. R&B. Candy Burrs has to have anything.
We're gonna add some rhythm and blues.
Use it right. Some rhythm and blues. Okay. First of all, it's a cock ring, right? You're gonna stick the penis through this, right. But this added bit of pleasure right here is tantalizing that clitoris. Oh my God! Listen,
Miss Candy J, let's let them know you're going to apply an erect lubricated.
Oh yeah, I was getting there.
Oh.
Yes, girl, I was getting there. But so, like she said, first of all, I always tell people you don't want to put anything like this on anybody's penis without lubrication. Now, listen, I know we all have that Dasani, that tsunami, whatever you want to call it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about some lube, y'all. And ours is called Delicious Encounters or Silk, or what's the other brand? I just went blank. Fleet. There we go.
We have natural, daily use.
All kinds of different ones, right? But when you slide this little puppy down, it's going to restrict the blood flow, right? And why would you want to restrict the blood flow? So that he can last longer. So anytime you're having anyone that may have some issues about lasting, maybe it's 2 pumps and they're done, or whatever the issue. This is going to help restrict the blood flow. But what I love about this, first of all, it's USB chargeable, it's waterproof, it's made with body safe silicone, all of those great things. But then, hello, this wonderful, powerful bullet comes out. So you don't have to use it if you don't want to have that much intensity. If you just want it to rub against your clit, because maybe you can't take that much. Or maybe you want to take this out and put it on your cheek and go, oh, okay. I'm just giving you a few tips. I'm just helping you out. If you don't like to really give head and all of that good stuff, this will help you out a little bit because that tingling stuff will go down. So I always tell people our Rise and Shine and now R&B is multi-purpose because you can take it and play with your own self, get, hey, whatever those zones you might want to get to.
Put on your favorite R&B music.
Hello.
And let that bullet ride.
Ladies, anything else that you would like to add to this particular toy as well?
I
think it has
covered it all. Did you say that it had a warranty?
Yes. I didn't say it, but it does have. Is it 1 year on this one? Yeah, it's a 1 year warranty. And that's most of our USB. Actually, all of our USB. There's one. Isn't the one though that came out? Yes. Do you actually have Womanizer Duo with you?
I do, but it's still boxed in the box. I hadn't took it out yet.
girl. So, I'm not even going. We're gonna leave that
We
one
have
as
to
a
come
teaser.
back for another segment on that.
Yes, because Womanizer Duro has a 5-year warranty on that
Yeah,
one.
it has a 5-year one. And
One thing I'd like to add to the R&B before we move from that, in addition to it being a cock ring, you can actually place it on your hand itself and place it in the palm of your hand and use it as a body massager. And if you just want to have like a small massager to kind of address those intimate areas of a person's body, is really useful for that, but it's also what I like to say ergonomically shaped so it fits in the palm of your hand. And your partner may not. It'll be a surprise for your partner because they won't see it. So it's very useful in many different ways. And then also with the rabbit ears on there, you have like 3 points of stimulation, two on the side of the clitoris itself, and then you have that center part that stimulates the actual center. So that's more points of contact to lead you to more places of orgasm and bliss.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a nipple orgasm girl, so think about
Hmm.
the use of it on your
Yes.
nipple as well. Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah. So you got both sides of the areola going into play, and that,
god.
yeah. Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
I liked one. Let me say this: toys are to enhance, not to replace. So
Mm-hmm.
if you do have a partner, so let's be clear on that. If you have a partner, toys are to enhance,
Mm-hmm.
not to replace.
Hello.
So you play together.
Mm-hmm.
I tell that into all of my couples: play together. It
Mm-hmm.
ain't to
Just like
replace.
on the playground. When you're on the playground, you
Yeah,
play with the children.
Right.
right,
When you're in the
Right.
bedroom, you play with your partner.
right. Y'all play together.
Or
Mm-hmm.
wherever it
And
is you playing
toys are
together.
not for everybody. However, don't be so close minded and say no if you've never even tried.
Right. Hello. You better tell them. Mm. And as we get ready to close this out, the last thing that I want to say is we mentioned that Bedroom Candy has all different streams of income. Now, if you have been here before with me or you've been on my page, y'all know I wear candy coated almost every single day of my daggone life. Hello, hello. Today I did a light beat. I think I have On Fleek on my eyebrows, which is like our tint, and then I have Paramore on my lips.
So do I.
See, but you see how it looks different on both of us? Come into the camera, girl. Mm-hmm. It looks different on both.
Oh my gosh. I just went with a gloss and a lip liner today.
I
So
have
I can play in makeup all day, every day.
I have
And
drama on my eyes, and then
mhm.
I have the Desert Road Palace as my eyeshadow.
Yes, girl. I'm probably gonna go live about that later too. But anyway, okay. So, ladies, first of all, I know we probably have different viewers from all over. Can you tell us what your for the last time? Tell us what your consultant ID number is, so that if they do want to reach you, then they can go to bedroomcandy.com/.
8080.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 7384. 7384.
7384 and I am 7021. So guys, I have had such a blast with you guys. We got to do this again.
Thank you
Yes,
for having us,
thank you.
Candy. Thank you
Let me
so
Well,
just
much.
say this before we close out. Thank you, Candy J, for inviting me to this platform. Thinking of me. I've truly, truly enjoyed it. I love working and partnering with you both. And just thank you and keep doing great things as it relates to your business. Keep coaching couples, keep doing these marriage seminars that you're doing. You go, girl. You got this. We celebrating wins.
Yes. Yes. Miss Candy, you keep sharing your gift, just like Miss Yazuri said. It's a blessing to be able to share that gift with others to grow the society and the community so that they can better understand themselves and be better people for others. And I see
mm,
you out there doing it, and I'm just so very proud of you. And I
mm,
just in addition to all of the other roles that you serve. So I am absolutely proud of you. And thank you so much for having me. I had a wonderful time. This was just so fun, and I always like talking about me some good old sex and everything else.
And guys, as we close out, I just want to mention one thing. Y'all see, we don't compete with each other. We help each other. We are a community, and we all have different niches, and there's room for everybody and where they stand. So, guys, I can't wait to do this again, and I can't wait to see y'all again and hug y'all faces. Um, but for now, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so that you can come back and watch any tips on this channel. And guys, I'm wishing you love-filled days and orgasmic nights. Have a great day.